Hey, it's Game Hydro. Today I'm playing a game called Bingo Strike Mastery. It's a game that claims that you will be able to win real life money by playing it. Okay, I did. Check that. And we're going to tell you if this game is a scam or if it's legitimate. So, first thing first, started up the game. We're going to go over some green flags and some red flags. Now, I started up the game yesterday. I am pretty sure that I got a pop-up asking for my location and age. If it gives you a pop-up asking for your location and your age, that is considered a green flag because that shows that the developer is at least trying to follow the rules of whatever your state, local municipality has for online gambling, because it's kind of a patchwork still. A lot of states ban online gambling, a lot of states allow it, and then the laws can differ by city and county and whatnot also, or if you're in the Northeast, town, village, etc. So, yeah, that's that. And then age, of course, we know that gambling requires you to be a certain age. You cannot gamble underage, at least not legally. So, I mean, you can play street dice or whatever, but this is not what we're doing here. But yeah, we're going to tell you, we're going to keep this going. One thing I find to be a red flag, actually, there's a few things. The first one is when you go to purchase, you got gold coins and you got sweepstakes coins. So the purchase is directly for gold coins, and then as a bonus, you get sweepstakes coins. Those sweepstakes coins just happen to be the exact amount that you pay in money, plus a slight bit more. Now, the reason that Bingo Strike Mastery and other games do their sweepstake coin get up like this is because that would put them under sweepstakes laws, not gambling laws. And sweepstakes laws are far less restrictive than gambling laws. They allow more leeway for the developer to potentially pull some shenanigans. Additionally, another red flag that we see immediately is the redeem mission down below. Tap the redeem mission button and it says you have to win over $35 35 sweepstakes coins in order to redeem $35. Now, the reason it's such a massive red flag to have a minimum withdrawal amount is because that leaves the door open for the developer to program into the game a way to rig it so that you'll start losing your winnings right before you hit the minimum redemption amount. So once you hit like 30, 31 or whatever, the slots will stop hitting and eventually you'll end up losing all of your money. So that is a pretty common thing among these kinds of apps, and that does not exist in apps where there is no minimum for withdrawal. So let's play one of these games. Now, these games tend to be provided by white label companies that provide individual casino games to various developers. You hit the spin, obviously. You spin until you win. And obviously, the winnings are very low. I mean, this is slots after all. Unless you get some massive, ridiculous jackpot, you're probably not going to win much. That's how it goes in Vegas. That's how it goes here. All right, 10 free spins. Let's see where this goes. 1, 2. I can't cash out my SC winnings yet. I have not hit 35, so don't tell me to. And we're going to just let this play out. See what the hell happens. So my allegedly big win, $2.54 worth of SC. Winnings are building up more. And there we go. So in 10 free spins, we get the win. Unfortunately, this is obviously not enough to redeem. Hit the redeem button, and it just pops up, win 35 to redeem. So, can't really do that yet. Womp womp. All right. So, but the fact that there's a minimum withdrawal, that tells me if I keep playing for long enough, then it's gonna claw back my winnings from me. Now, here is something interesting to those that downloaded the game from the App Store. Obviously, it looks much different from the preview images. You tap the options button over here. You'll see this option that says back to slot game. Tap that. Oh, totally different game now. Matter of fact, now it's a bingo game. So it goes from a slots game to a bingo game. The money appears to be the same that you had before, but obviously, good luck redeeming unless you hit your minimum payout point. So, up left. What's more than bingo? Oh, look at that. You tap more than bingo, goes right back to that slots game. All right, let's see what people are saying about it on the App Store. All right, round 2, we're at the download page for Bingo Strike Mastery. A red flag is that the category says games, not casino or any subcategories. They do this because they want downloads to come from advertisements, not from organically finding the game. That is not only because people that download off of the advertisements tend to be more likely to spend money on this game, but because they can escape App Store mod scrutiny. That means they'll be less likely to get kicked off. Developers listed as Precision Dynamics. Now, a lot of these developers tend to like to pick names of random companies that have nothing to do with mobile games. Obviously, Precision Dynamics isn't what a mobile game maker would name their company. That sounds more like a military contractor. Under the preview section, you got the second game that we showed you, the bingo game, but not the first game, which is the slots game. So that tells me the slots game is being hidden in there, or at least hidden from there. It's coded in a way that hides it from the App Store moderators, but allows players that download the game from ads to see it. Description doesn't really say a whole lot. It's just some AI slop. Ratings and reviews, let's check it out. This person says not a scam. They don't say if they've actually cashed out, though. This person says it's a scam. You lose it before you hit $35. The developer has been copy and pasting this exact response to almost everybody. And they use an Outlook.com email address, which to me, you see a lot of these scam developers using Outlook.com email addresses. So that definitely does not say a whole lot for their game. This person says, I used to win more money and cash out with Dizzy Spin Venture. This one, it claws it back before I hit 35. Must spend to win. You have to be at least a 1 VIP and spend money to do so. I play at least 15 of these games, and I've always had to spend money to cash out. Well, that's the fact that you got 15 of these games may be a bit of a problem. Clearly rigged. You're not allowed to cash out till 35. As soon as you get close to 35, the game stops hitting. Yeah, I could have told you. I told you that's what would happen. That's like the most obvious thing that could possibly happen. Well, I'll have to come back, but I've been playing these Unity games. I've never gotten over the 35 threshold. The people who've said that in reviews are not lying to you. Even if I spend money, it'll take you to like $32, but don't expect to have a real chance at winning. Just like every game that claims nonsense, I lost every time within the first day and even put up some of my own money. Not a bingo game at all, by the way. Amazing game, keep spinning and spinning. This person says the payouts are legit. We shall see. Want a free spin the first couple spins? Boo, downloaded from an ad link that promised 300 free spins, and guess what? I did not get 300 free spins. And the developer says, to comply with relevant laws and regs, we will do our most to review and supervise all advertisements to ensure they comply with the law. No, you, as the developer, you should and would have full control of what's going out there. So don't gaslight your reviewers. The cheese is not old. Play a winner. Love the game. Bingo strike. Processing loop for $35. There are no live agents, just a bot, and it resolves nothing. Tested the game in withdrawal and no payout. And then, of course, the same response copy and pasted yet again by the developer. So, not a lot of reviews here, but the reviews that we do see are enough to give us our verdict. Oh, also in the what's new area, it says the game was uploaded 5 months ago and was just updated 3 weeks ago. That's probably when they started running advertisements because all of the reviews appear to be 3 weeks old or less. Anyways, verdict on this game, you got like 2 people saying they can cash out. The vast majority of people say that the game clawed back the money before they hit the download threshold. Before they hit the cash out threshold, anybody could have seen that coming. Helen Keller could have seen that coming. And then you got a couple people saying that they tried to cash out and the game gave them the runaround and the developers were bots, or they used bots for customer service and just sent them in a loop. So the verdict of this game is, if you're ultra lucky, 1 in a million, then you may be able to cash out. But for the vast majority of people, you are not going to cash out. You're not going to make it to 35. The game is rigged to drop your winnings before you hit the minimum download threshold, and the customer service is terrible. This game is absolutely not recommended. It might be a scam. It is definitely not the most legit one out there. So abandon hope, all ye who enter here. That's what I say. All right. That is the verdict on this game. That's the deal. This is Game Hydro. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Let us know your experiences in the comments. You never know. Your experiences may be slightly different if you've been playing the game already. And let us know what other games you might want to see us go over.